So hi, Mridul. Why don't you just tell me about yourself, your previous experience, education background, etc.
Sure. So I hail from the city of Taj, that is Agra. So I done my schooling from St. Clair's Senior Secondary School.
Hmm.
Right now I'm pursuing Bachelor's of Commerce from Sri Venkateswara College of Delhi University, and I'm in my final year, majoring in finance and
Hmm.
accountancy.
Hmm.
Talking about my work experience and internships, I have previously interned at companies like Zomato, where my major role was into data and strategy. I
Hmm.
managed the dining content there and built various analytic dashboards just to manage the content impressions and ULV conversions for the dining tab.
Hmm.
And also, I was involved in the events introduction team, which was a new initiative taken by Zomato during the New Year event, which was basically a ticketing platform, just like Book My Show and
Hmm.
Paytm Insider.
Hmm.
And previous to that, I was working with Invest India, which is basically an investment facilitation, you can say, company or a government startup, which
Hmm.
brings foreign investments into India.
Hmm.
There, I was working into the media and the gaming sector. I
Hmm.
built various pitch decks for the companies such as Sega, which is into the gaming segment, and also proposed presentations to them. I
Hmm.
also built various company profiles for the Ministry of Commerce and Industry.
Hmm.
Apart from that, talking about my hobbies, I love playing guitar and singing, and right now I've
Hmm.
also like started learning cooking also. So that is also I am enjoying
Got
these days.
it. Can you tell me more about this project that you've done?
So that was basically an industry report on edtech's industry in India and
Hmm.
how it will, how's the future of the edtech industry in India looks like, and what is the benchmarking of that industry as compared to the US and the UK,
Hmm.
and what are the major competitors present in the Indian industries. And further, I did the SWOT analysis, special analysis, and how the investment thesis looks like in this industry.
Can you tell me about the step-by-step approach how you did this project?
So first, basically, I learned about the traditional model of education. How was it, and why did it move to the technological side of that, or why was tech introduced basically?
Hmm.
Then I read about the edtech industry as an overall platform, because in 2020 or 2021, when COVID hit India, it was the major sector that received a largest portion of the investments from private equity and the venture capitalist firms, while other had a great, you can say, funding winter.
Hmm.
So that was something that indulged me to look forward to this industry. So I first read about that industries and how it's playing
Hmm.
an important role in India.
Hmm.
Then I did few research from the reports of the companies. Basically, they had blogs on their profile or the company website. I
Hmm.
read about them and how it's growing into India, and how it has a CAGR of 20% into India.
Hmm.
So I did few research from the Ministry of Commerce sites, and read few reports that were from consultancy firms such as Bain and BCG. So these things I went through whole procedure, and then I gave my whole analysis.
So suppose if you get selected, how will you add value to the team here?
So what I bring to the table is curiosity, as just told, as my strength.
Hmm.
So that is not something that you can learn and come. That is something, if you give me a task, I won't take a step back and just sit around and hold on to tell you tell me what to do, but I'll just ask you what to do and figure out the things out myself,
Hmm.
and help my things, just Google it and everything,
Hmm.
and figure out a way to do that things, not take a hold down and wait until that you tell me, you should do this and do this. So that is something I bring onto the table, that curiosity and continuous learning is my strength, and I can make you believe that one thing that you teach me, I'll just uh, excel in that course or skill.
Just a few things. So when you're
Yeah.
giving answers, no, Mridul, overall your answers are quite, in a structured manner, but try to frame it in a more crisp manner and to the point, right?
Okay.
So some questions would ask, would not require you to expand a lot. Won't need a lot of details, right? And if I
Yeah.
ask you like, how will you add value to the team, or maybe strengths and weaknesses, etc. So you can just make it very crisp and tell me what exactly are your strengths, or how did you come to the conclusion that these are your strengths and weaknesses, something like that. Okay.
Okay.
And also, when you're telling a weakness, don't wait for the recruiter to ask you how exactly are you working on these weaknesses, right?
Okay. Got
Try
it.
to proactively tell me how you're working on this weakness.
Okay, got it, got it.
I like the research you've done for the company. Uh, these the details you gave me were not very straightforward, generic information. I could see that these were researched and you did read about the company, so it's a good thing.